David Darmanin from Hotjar here, and today we're going to be talking about the 5 things that you can do to improve your conversions. The key thing that I want to share with you is that the most important thing for you to improve the performance, so the amount of people that are converting on your site, is to focus on empathy. So empathy is the process by which you see your site and you experience your site as if you were your user or your customer. So it's kind of the idea of getting into your user and your customer's brain and becoming them, because that process allows you to make changes and tests that actually have an impact. So the 5 things are listed as 1, empathize, right? So actually observe your visitors and your users using the site. And you can do that by doing user testing sessions, recording yourself using the site, or even using tools that actually allow you to record literally how your visitors are using your site. Hotjar is one of them, but there's many tools out there that allow you to do it. Second is to identify your biggest hole in your funnel. Now, funnel is not the inbound typical funnel. Funnel is more like a treasure maps, right? So how many people that enter your site are actually making it to the treasure? So you want to be looking at, in this treasure map, what are the points where people are dropping off the most? And there are tools that allow you to do that. Hotjar, as we said, Google Analytics. So find out where are people dropping off the most. Why? Because you have a limited amount of resources and time available to do tests. So like a surgeon, you want to focus on where you have the biggest blockage with the biggest problem. Start there. Third is to zoom out and look at the big picture. Now, just like a chess player would do, he wouldn't make a move, or she wouldn't make a move without first seeing the whole board, right? So you want to be in a position to see that full board and be able to make that right decision. So to do that, you use surveys. So you need to ask questions to the people that actually made it and converted to understand what nearly stopped them from converting. Or what was it that persuaded them to act? More importantly, who are they? Describe yourself in a few sentences. So the more you can understand this, the more you can get what's called the big picture. Number 4 is analyze your key pages. I like to call this connect the what with the why. So let's say you use a heat map to see how people are interacting on a page, and then ask a question. So on our pricing page, we observed that people were interacting with certain parts of the page, and then we asked the question, is our pricing clear? So a small pop-up appeared on the page. And this is the ability to connect the what with the why, right? So we saw that people were interacting with certain parts of the page, but answering in a completely different way, referring to other parts. And this allowed us to understand that our pricing page was confusing, and we had to actually completely re-engineer with the way we did pricing. And this had a tremendous impact on our business. Number 5 is deploying some quick wins, right? So we've looked at the theory and understanding what's going on, but there are some principles where you don't need to rely completely on doing this survey, doing this analysis. There are some basic fundamental stuff about conversion that you should be focusing on. So here are some quick wins to take with you. 1 is build up commitment. We are humans and we hate seeing a huge long form or a complex page or big paragraphs. So break things down into small steps, small elements of commitment. So for example, for one client, I broke down a huge form into very simple steps. So you build up commitment. It's a quick win, irrelevant of what the objections or the issues you have on the site. It's something you should be doing. Second quick win is social proof. Now, social proof is, do you have a lot of customers? Have you been featured on Entrepreneur? Put this information right center on your site. Make your users more comfortable to trust you and choose you. A third quick win, which I love, is just kill stuff. In a heat map, for example, you'll see that a lot of people are not interacting with certain parts of the page. So just kill that stuff. See what's the impact of adding more white space and having more clarity of kind of what the main message is. You'd be surprised that some of the best agencies that do conversion rate optimization start by doing just that, removing the stuff that is not necessary. And then the 4th quick win, which I highly recommend you do, is give a reason why. Why should I give you my email? Why should I give you my phone number? We are humans again, so don't forget that aspect. Don't focus too much on the data. So why should I choose you? Why should I become your customer? Do you have a vision? Are you different? Communicate that on the site. And don't forget, as I said, that at the end of your site, what you have is humans, right? People who want to interact with you. So that's one of the most important things for you to make the most out of. And that's a wrap.